So yeah, I'm not too sure what just happened. The video cut out for a moment there. But what happened was the first laser went, they destroyed it, and I got one fuel, a drone part, and 13 scrap, which I'm actually going to use for an upgrade right now. And I will upgrade. This is the upgrade screen, by the way. You upgrade your shields. Every two upgrades you give your shields, you get another shield bar. You can see off to the right here, I'd move the mouse over to indicate it, but I would be unable to see that anymore if I did. So for 50 total, I can get two shields, then another 100 is three, and then 180 is four. The engine, it just increases your chance of dodging an enemy projectile. Oxygen upgrades makes oxygen come back into the ship faster. Weapons, it gives you more slots that you can power up your weapons. Cause say, if you look down here, I know it's kind of dark right now, but how there's only three there, then say I upgraded that and I had a weapon that needed 4 bars. If I had the 4 in there, then I could use the 4 bar weapon, but I need to upgrade the power bars as well, which are just, well, basically that's how much power you can use. The med bay, if you upgrade this, it'll heal them faster. The piloting bay, it supposedly gives an autopilot, but I don't know. Every time that I get this fully upgraded and take my human or living pilot out of the bay, it just the FTL drive stops charging. So I'm not sure what goes on with that. The sensors, upgrade that, which now I can see into enemy ships. If I upgrade it with another 60 scrap, I can see their power use, which I'm not too sure. I never usually do that. And doors, which will impede fire spread and just stop enemies from going wherever the hell they want. Power bars are pretty important. Well, actually, no, they're basically the whole thing that keeps you going. And the crew screen, I'm going to showcase this right now while I'm already in here. Uh, you can have up to 8 crew members, which can be any of, if I'm correct, there's 7 or 8 total uh, different races that you can get. And this is the equipment screen. As you can see, my weapons here, the Artemis missile and burst laser Mark II, and I have room for 2 more. I don't have the drone control room installed. There's no cargo as I'm only early, and augmentations are just things that can be beneficial to you. So I'm going to go back here, and okay, the upgrade is good, accept, and let's make another jump. Store, I'm not going to go there yet. Actually, yeah, you know, this is a good time to showcase everything. Oh, damn. If you see right here the warning sign, that means the rebels are coming. If they take over one of the jump areas and I go there, in the background you can see just a bunch of rebel ships, and it sucks because they get their top class of fighter, and they're really strong if you only have one shield and basic weapons. They're just absolutely devastating and incredibly hard to deal with. So, I also like the backgrounds in this. They're just, everything's so well designed in this game. It is, if you guys haven't played this game yet, you should definitely give it a try, because words cannot describe how fun this is when it's running faster. Normally it runs faster, but I'm not too sure what's going on. There won't be a fight here. You can tell if there's going to be a fight if it zooms. Your ship is roughly... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I can hire crew members if I had enough scrap, and I can get systems. These are the 3 other... This is actually a perfect store for this. The drone control, which I can get a drone schematic. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I probably sound absolutely ridiculous right now. But anyway, you can get a drone control schematic, which will allow you to activate and control drones, as the name pretty much implies. Crew teleporter. I really like this one because you can send your crew members over to other ships to say, as an example, I'm just going to use what I've done multiple times to win battles. If you send your characters over to destroy the enemy shields, per se, destroy the enemy shields, then fight their crew members while the teleporter recharges, then it's really easy for your weapons to just breach their oxygen, weapons, just bunch of good stuff like that. And cloaking, which is just, it's absolutely fantastic. As long as it's powered, it hides you for either 5, 10, 15 seconds, depending on how many upgrades you have. And here I can buy fuel, missiles, and drone parts, all for scrap. And another good thing about the stores is every time you get to one, you can repair. If you see my health bar up top, there's one missing, so just 2 scrap and it's good. The sell screen, which is just, it's the exact same as the equipment screen, except it has a sell item thing. So say I mouse over this, the Artemis missile is worth 19 scrap, and you can't always do this. Sometimes it's like drones, augmentations, but Rockman, that's one of the races, and they're immune to fire. Their movement speed is very slow, but their health is 150, so they're good for sending for like boarding parties or defense or anything like that. And the NG, as I mentioned earlier, repair speed is double and combat damage inflicted is half. I was unaware of that. I should probably stop using them in boarding parties. So, gonna make another jump here. After I get out of the first sector, I say that's it for this video, as the rebels are closing in. We need to make quicker jumps, and I will be recording very soon as well. But for now, I'll just end it off with getting out of the sector, showing off the map screen. So, I hope this speeds up, because this speed of it is, right now, it's terrible. I'm not too sure what's going on, but generally it runs absolutely perfectly. So I think it may be the recording software I'm using that's slowing down the game, which I'm just going to go to that conclusion. So yeah, this is pretty much, there's going to be a battle here, as my ship is slightly to the left. Alright, these guys appear quite commonly, and they're not good. They're rebel scouts. You can also, I forgot to mention this, you can issue orders as you're paused, which you pause by using the space button, and right click to control your people and stuff. So a good thing to do, I find, with these guys, if they have shields, use the Artemis missile. All missiles can breach shields and just go right through them, and it works perfectly. And then when the shields are down, use your lasers to destroy their weapons, so they can pretty much just sit there helpless, waiting for you to kill them. And also, sometimes, not these guys, as they are just automatic, and they have no sense of surrender, and there's no life forms on them, so they don't really matter. Uh, they cannot, well, they can retreat. They do occasionally, and then they alert the rebels of your area, but just other ships can usually retreat as well, or offer you rewards to, well, not rewards, but they can offer you things so you'll stop attacking them, and then they go to a neutral relationship. So if these weapons will load a bit faster, then we can be on our way with this. So I'm going to make sure. Also, I forgot to mention this as well. I'm forgetting a lot now. I apologize. But if you move over this, you can see like their stats working with the piloting. This is my pilot here, I think. Is engines piloting. So he's pretty much just basic. He's not good at anything yet. Uh, he's not good at anything either, except for weapons, which, like, well, as you can probably get from what it's saying right now, I'm pretty sure he just shot at me. It will give you a 10%. Yeah, I may be screwed here. By God, this may or may not end too well. Yeah, ion and then 2 missiles. That is, I gotta give him that one. But once he repairs my weapons and helps them charge 65 more times, they will be a lot faster. 62 more times, actually. I messed up my speech there. So yeah, that one missed, which is very good, but now my oxygen's out again. Just when it was going up as well. And Gills is supposedly good with shields. You should be working on them, but they're ion right now. When one of your things is hit by an ion, it's pretty much just deactivated. So it's not... If your stuff's deactivated, you're gonna have a bad time. Take out his engines. A good thing to do with these guys, if they have no shields, which commonly they don't, actually, this is a semi-rare occurrence for being in the first sector. Take out their engines first so they can't alert the rebels of where you are, because then they come much, much faster. So if you're in the beginning and you find one of these guys, you're pretty much screwed if he gets away, because the if you're in their area, is just absolutely immense. So yeah, but oh, okay, this is Wendell. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to end this one off here. I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you very much, and I'll get back to you guys soon with another video continuing the battle. But for now, I will see you all later.